Salutations citizens, Jackman here, and we are back in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And I have a lot of complaints about this game, but I actually really like playing it, even though I'm going to absolutely continue to use my ghost slash Stan slash imaginary friend to cheat my way through the entire game, because I think it's hilarious. But yeah, it's super easy. There's no getting around that. But I'm still enjoying this little jaunt down memory lane. So I'm going to continue it for a little while longer, whether you like it or not. So we beat Misty last time. It was incredibly easy. That's it. Like, I don't remember ever having problems with Misty, in fairness. Like, even with a Charmander, I think by that point I'd gotten... which was always my go-to starter in the original gen and the remakes of Red and Blue. So, yeah, I don't think I ever had any problems with her. So, that's standard. So now, let's go and do, I think it's Nugget Bridge is what it's called. Hang on. It's difficult. No, it's really, it doesn't, you think it'd be easy just to move two control characters in the same direction. But for some reason, no matter what I do, player 2 always just veers off onto the side for some reason. Oh, I meant to do something. We'll kill this dude, and then I'll do it. Oh, the light in its eyes go out when you kill it. That's actually quite haunting. Like, I don't give a shit about Venonat, but still, it's like the Terminator. I kind of forgot that Nidorino needs a Moonstone to evolve into Nidoqueen. And since I've really only got her on the team, because in fairness, I haven't used anything other than 1 and 2. And I think that's going to continue for a while. So, I only really have her on my team to level her up for the Pokédex entry. I've done that now, so because I just need to get a Moonstone to turn into Nidoqueen. So I'll keep Poison Lord on. I could put Vegan Fiend back on, because I at least need to get him to Gloom. In fact, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So we'll put Vegan Fiend on until I can get him to Gloom, and then I think I need a Grass Stone to get him to Vileplume. And basically that's what I'm going to do. It's going to sort of rotate Pokes out until I level them up for the Pokédex entries, because, yeah, like I said, I've got Pikachu and Punch Monkey in 1 and 2. Sorry, Musky Lover and Punch Monkey in 1 and 2. Don't really think I need to... I'm going to need anyone else. It might happen. I'm cheating, so I don't think it will. See, I had this thought after I finished playing last time, because I was like, normally in a Pokemon game, I would rotate out my number 1 and try and level up all my Pokemon evenly. But because of the way this game's set up, the fact that Pikachu's obviously your main boy, there's not really any point in tagging out anyone else. So Pikachu ends up just overpowered compared to whoever, like, Musculover's 22, and I'm fighting dudes who are level 10. Now, that shouldn't be the case. But it is the case. Either way, so I thought, well, is there a way to turn off... yeah, is there a way to turn off the XP share? And there just isn't. It's on by default, and there's no way to turn it off. Like, you always get XP, and then I thought, well... apart from anything else, I get less XP from fighting anyway, so compared to catching, and it doesn't matter how strong my Pokemon are when I catch. So I'm very much not playing this like I would do a traditional Pokemon game. Also, the fact that you can't really transfer any of your Pokemon out of this game, at least currently, also means I don't care. Like, I mean, I don't care a great deal past that anyway, but there is a small part of me that thinks, oh, well, I might want to transfer this Pokemon into a future generation game. And so I will, I don't know, make an effort to... it doesn't really matter, I suppose. You can't really... I guess do the IVs properly. I don't know. Either way, I would sort of at least put some thought into what I'm doing with my Pokemon as I'm training them. In this, I couldn't give a shit. I've given them all stupid names. I'm not caring about their IVs. I'm not like I mean, I'll give them candies to sort of make them better, because, yeah, I need to make this easier. It's a very weird experience. Like, I'm liking the trip down memory lane, as I said, but at the same time, it's going against all my instincts of what I should do doing in a Pokemon game. It's odd. We'll see how my opinion changes as we get further on. I remember the Nugget Bridge being somewhat challenging. Like, just again, I suppose I should just get used to that. Hey, you're the last dude. I noticed there's also a dude with a Charmander over there, and is this where I got my Nugget? Yeah, it is. Okay, great, thank you. Oh yeah, this is Team Rocket dude. I remember now. I mean, you didn't give me an offer. You didn't give me the chance to accept. You just... I'll join Team Rocket. Yeah, you guys got cool costumes. I wonder if I can get a Team Rocket costume for my Pikachu. Ah, that would be cool. Also, dude, you got 2 Pokemon. You're allowed to use both of them at the same time. Apart from anything else, if you sent out both Pokemon at the same time, I could kill them quicker. As it is, I've got to, take a whole extra turn. See, I could have done that on the first turn. I mean, alright, Punch, I don't know, Punch would have been able to kill that, in fairness, but still, there's the option. That's an odd strategy of, hey, you beat these trainers, here's a nugget. By the way, I'm actually a criminal, join our team. And then he's like, oh, he beat me. And I lost the nugget. Why did I give him the nugget? Why didn't I just say, come join Team Rocket? And why didn't I say, come join Team Rocket, and then I'll give you the nugget? Hello, Damien. I see you've got a Charmander you're not using. I feel sorry for my Charmander because it's not getting stronger. This isn't the Damien I know. You're supposed to go, oh, bloody hell, Charmander. You're a worthless sack of shit. Get killed. I'm pretty sure I quoted that verbatim from the episode. But yeah, give me Charmander. Cool! I want you to have this Charmander. Yes. Fuck yes, I'll take a Charmander. I don't know how long it'll be until I get my own one, so... Yeah! You are now Zippo, because I've given you exactly 5 seconds worth of thought. Yeah, fuck off, Vegan Fiend. I don't care about Gloom that much. Yay! I got a Charmander following me! Oh, I'm torn, because I like Punch Monkey, but also I love Charmander. I mean, but the thing is, I love Charizard more than I like Punch Monkey. As much as I like Punch Monkey, of course. Yay. Are you a dude? Oh, you are a dude. I mean, obviously you're a dude. I mean, when I say dude, I mean person, not guy. When I say guy, I mean person, not man. Sometimes when I say man, I mean person. I'm very ambiguous. Also, this is long grass. Why are there no Pokemon? Oh, there's a... Oh, no. I was going to say, oh, there's a Charmander. It's my Charmander. Right. This is long grass. Where are the Pokemon that are supposed to be in this long grass? Where are they? Oh, there's a Psyduck. There we go. I don't have one of you. I caught a Psyduck. I don't know, I'd say alright. You know, it's nice. You know, Psyduck's okay. I don't know that I would have quite that level of enthusiasm for a Psyduck. There's a Venonat. You know, it's weird because I keep seeing the route change when I go back and forth on that bit, and it's kind of triggering my Nuzlocke sensibilities. See what I did there is I waited until it went back in the middle. It's triggering my Nuzlocke sensibilities. We're only allowed to catch 1 Pokemon per route, and it did occur to me that I could potentially try and Nuzlocke this game, but my understanding of the game was that I would have to catch a lot more just to kind of make it work than you actually have to do. Like, I probably could get by without... I think, in fairness, that would probably make it into a challenge if I tried to Nuzlocke the game. But I decided to go the opposite way, and instead of trying to make the game harder, I've made the game much, much easier. This is the path I've taken, so... You know what they say, when you make a bad decision, double down. Double down as hard as you can. Because otherwise people think you're a coward. A coward punk. And, you know, I care about what people think. I'm going to make every possible effort to make sure I am no point challenged in this game. Although, I mean, wow, I say that. But then I suppose the Clefairy wasn't, not the Clefairy, the Chance even, wasn't actually challenging. It was just kind of annoying. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that they haven't put in the, they've only literally just put in Gen 1s. And I you know, I have mentioned numerous times, just generally, I am a notorious Gen 1er. I am very happy to have just Gen 1 Pokemon. However, it's weird to me that these Gen 1 Pokemon don't have both the baby versions that were added later on, and also the evolutions that were added later on. So, like, Onix is shit. Like, there's no... I love Onix as a design. Like, I think he's a cool Pokemon. But he's crap. Now, if they had the option to turn him into a Steelix, might be worth having then, because Steelix is okay. And also, there just aren't that many Steel Pokemon off the bat. I mean, there's Steelix, Scizor, and I think Magneton, and Magnezone, and, yeah, Magnemite. I don't think there's really many more Steel Pokemon that you'd get in Gen 1 that I can think of. I might be wrong. There might be something I'm not thinking of. Well, there's Meltan, actually, the new one, who isn't even a Gen 1 Pokemon. Is a brand new Pokemon, but is fine, apparently. It just seems weird to me that this game exists in a world where Steelix exists. Like, I can get a Steelix in Pokemon Go. Damn it, I didn't dis-summon you. I can get a Steelix in Pokemon Go, but I can't then transfer it to this. It's just weird. It's weird to me. I say I can get a Steelix in Pokemon Go. Onix is really hard to get, so I don't have a Steelix in Pokemon Go because I've got like 20 Onix candy. You need 50. It's really irritating as it happens. The other thing is it just means there's actually not that many Pokemon in this game to catch. Like, there's 150, but like with Pokemon Go, as soon as I get to the Pokepark, I could pretty much fill out my Pokedex. Like, apart from the legendary birds, of which I don't have in Go to send, and maybe Dragonite, you know, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, for the same reason, pretty much. I could just transfer all of the Pokemon to my my game straight away, and then be done with it. Have I can't... Child... I hate you. You've moved forward just enough so that I can't get this Pokeball that is clearly there. You've blocked the path off. Fucking piss off, you prick. Now I'll come back. Now, this dude here, fun fact about this dude, is I think it was this dude. This is the guy you had to fight to get Mew in the original Pokemon Pokemon Red and Blue. I think it was this guy. It was definitely someone along this route, and I think it was him. Basically, there was a glitch that people found out, like a good 10 years after Pokemon came out, where if you talk to the guy in Viridian City who taught you how to catch Pokemon with, I think, a Caterpie, you basically had to fly, go past this point, not fight this guy, learn Fly, then go back to Viridian City, talk to that guy, but then fly away before... Basically, you trigger him coming over towards you, and then fly away before he actually talks to you. Then fight this guy, and then go and fight a wild Pokemon. And that doing all of that would make... Oh, what are you doing? He looks antsy. Okay. Doing all of that... I don't understand you. You're an odd brat. Doing all of that would ensure that it would be a wild Mew. And it was basically the only way to get Mew without hacking the game and without going to an event. It was how I eventually got my Mew. I got all 151 Pokemon in the original Pokemon Red. It was just struck me as weird because it was one of those things like when Pokemon was out, there was that, obviously that's the one about if you transfer a Pokemon that's got strength to your game before you get on the SSN, you can use it to push the truck out of the way. Oh no, you needed Surf to get round the SSN before it pulled away, to use strength on the truck, and then Mew would be under the truck. And it was one of those things that was like, it sounded like not quite enough bullshit for it to be real, and I tried it. And I remember seeing the truck, and I thought, oh my god, this is real. This internet rumour for once has paid off. And obviously it was bullshit. That truck was... I don't know what that truck was. It was just a truck. It existed for some reason. I don't know why. Is it 16 or 18? No, it's 16. There we go. And... so then it was really surprising to me that, like, all these years later, someone said, no, this one actually works. This one will actually get you Mew. And I was like, I've been hurt before, but I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to do all this bullshit. And it was by luck, because I had both copies of Red and Blue, and I basically used my copy of Red, actually, because I played Blue as my main copy, weirdly. I used my copy of Red just basically to get the starter Pokemon. So I would basically start it, choose Bulbasaur, get to the point where I could trade my Pokemon, and then trade it. And the trading the Pokemon was about the second gym, so I was pretty much to the point I needed to be. And I hadn't fought that gym leader, and I thought, well, if I had to start a new game to get this to work, I probably wouldn't bother. But considering I was already pretty much at the point where it needed to work, all I had to do was basically not fight that guy and then continue on and get Fly. In fact, I may even have been past the point... I don't know. Either way, I did it. I got my Mew, and I was like, I will never again write off an internet... What sounds like some bullshit internet rumour until I've, tested it myself. I will always give it... I would always give it the benefit of the doubt. Which is a positive attitude to have. But unfortunately, for every, use this glitch to get Mew, there's like 10 Pikablues or, crap like that. I actually don't get that much anymore. No, I miss that. The whole, making up bullshit cheats. And then just basically seeing if people get them. I used to be quite prevalent on the Silent Hill 3 message board on Game FAQs back in the day. Don't know why. I just was really into Silent Hill 3. And there was a whole load of items in that game that didn't do anything. They were just in the game for the sake of being in the game. There's a lot of trainers along here. I don't remember there being so many. Anyway, and I remember coming up with fake cheats, just a really elaborate set of things you have to do to get a secret ending. And I remember that I'm pretty sure there were people who believed me. And it was nice. I sort of went, okay, I understand what that prick who came up with the, Mew's hiding under the truck thing. I understand the rush he got when he came up with that crap. Why does Goldeen float? Why does Magikarp have to flop along the ground, but Goldeen gets to gracefully float in the sky? That seems unfair. Carp are better than Goldfish. I mean, objectively, Carp are better than Goldfish. Also disappointed, well, thinking about it, because the Squirtle just reminded me, I'm also disappointed that you can't transfer over your event versions of Pokemon from Pokemon Go. Because I've got, like, 6 different event Pikachus, and I was really looking forward to transferring them over, and you can't. And there's also an event Squirtle with sunglasses, and you can't transfer that over either. You can transfer Shinies over, but I don't think I've got enough Gen 1 Shinies that I want to do that. Like, I've got a Pinsir that I could transfer over, and that might be fun for like 5 seconds, but dang it. But yeah, I got like a load of Sun Hat Pikachus and a Santa Hat Pikachu, and I was really looking forward to transferring them. I mean, looking forward to, as much as you can, look forward to transferring a Sun Hat Pikachu to a different copy of a game. Like, it's not exactly Christmas. That took a while. Like I said, I don't remember there being quite so many trainers along there. And it looks like there's also a coach trainer. Yeah, okay. There's supposed to be... Maybe they don't appear until after the Elite Four, I don't know. There's supposed to be, like, specialist trainers that fight with one Pokemon, and you have to fight them with the same Pokemon. And, yep, you continue the streak of coach trainers being awful. But you taught me Seismic Toss, which I like, so thank you. Yes, you're right. In fact, I should probably look at my TMs, because I've picked up a couple and I haven't used any of them yet. I wonder if this uses the old system of TMs, where if you use it once, it gets used up. Or whether this uses the new system, where if I use it, I can use TMs as many times as I want. What I might do. Let's teach Punch Monkey Headbutt, because it's better than Scratch. And I still have Headbutt, cool. So it uses the new system, which I much prefer, because it was always, well, it sucked, basically, only being able to teach one Pokemon the move, because like, what if my strategy revolves around teaching the same move to two different Pokemon? Well, you're fucked. You need to replay the whole game to get to that point in the game where you can use it. I forget which Pokemon Bill turned himself into. It might have been a Clefairy. Was it a Nido? Oh, it was a Nidorino. Hiya! I'm a Pokemon! I'm Bill. Now, see, if I remember... Yeah, it was basically the Fly. But why is he just a Pokemon with a human brain? Why is there not like a version of Bill with a Pokemon brain somewhere then? Why is he not some weird No. Why is there not some weird Pokemon hybrid like the Fly? I just love the idea that Phil's just like, okay, you're gonna help me, yeah? Alright, cool. And then you just run out the door and he's like, the fuck, kid? What? Sadly, I can't continue the game unless I help Bill. So. But this also seemed like a really weird thing to me, because surely... I mean, there are people in our world that would like to be animals. There's gotta be furries in the Pokemon universe who would love to be turned into a Pokemon. Why did Bill never go, alright, this is clearly a mistake. But I bet there's a market for this on the internet. It's like, hey, do you want to be a Pokemon? You know, do you want to live your dream of becoming a Pokemon? There's gotta be people who want to do that. You'd be a talking Pokemon too. And it's like, okay, yeah, you do run the risk of being caught in a Pokeball and becoming the permanent battle slave / possible candy for some random 10-year-old. But you know, there are going to be some people who are into that. This is a lot more cinematic than I remember it as well. And before I remember just going beep boop beep and then Bill walking out and going yeehaw. I don't remember saying yeehaw. Oh yeah, he gives me tickets to the SSN. Have some fun with a friend or something. How about this person? I'll take her. Take who? This person. There's no one there. There's no one there, Jack. You're just staring at the wall. Shut up, Bill! It really is like rubbing your belly and patting your head trying to control both of these guys at the same time. Like, I can do it to a degree, but it's still really tricky. Hey, I can get my Squirtle here as well, I think. He's just thinking, ah, great, nurse. Officer Jenny's left. And I could rob this house. I do actually need to go to the Pokemon Center, though, because Pikachu's... There's so many trainers on that route that Pikachu's used up almost all of his PP and his Thunderbolt attack. And I rely on that, because it kills most things in one hit. Hi! I heard you got robbed. I'm a 10-year-old.
Pika. Pika? Pikachu!
Oh, I thought maybe Pikachu had figured out the crime, but he just found some berries. I found a hole in the wall! I did it! It's like, okay, just leave it to Ryan Reynolds to sort this shit out, Pikachu, okay? Well, obviously Jenny's fucking rubbish at her job. Team Rocket's like just standing here. It's like, oh, damn it, where could they have gone to? And Team Rocket's just like, Team Rocket grunts just like, yeah, it's a good question, Jenny. Where could they have gone to? Like, I know! Oh, I'll get them next time. Team Rocket just shakes her fist at the sky and then just plods away. He's a hero, really. You meet... Yeah, thank you. It's like, alright, I got it. I'll return the TM I stole. Thanks. Into my pocket. Like, will it even give me the option of returning it to the dude? Oh, well, that's incredibly convenient of you to come to that decision. But, like, literally, there was nothing prompting me to go back and talk to that man and actually give it back. It's just sort of I goes, ha! Yeah, alright, I'll give back the thing I stole. Thanks! And now if I take it, it's not a crime. Like, no! No, it's still very much a crime. You can't just... If you steal something that's already you can't steal something that's already stolen. Yes, you can! That's not how it works. So, I'm pretty sure the Pokemon Daycare is here. But... there's no breeding or eggs in this game. So they clearly don't have a lot to do. Oh, so I could still leave Pokemon here. They just won't breed. Though I like that they've still got the Ditto soft toys. So just kind of, This used to be where you used to do a whole mechanic of things. Do you remember when you used to be able to breed Pokemon, yeah? Yeah, you can't do that anymore. Oh, it's Loserface. Oh, let's ignore him. Because I can get a Growlithe! Fuck yeah, Growlithe. Fuck yeah, Growlithe. I mean, I'm not going to ever use you, because... But, you know, you're one of the few Gen 1 fire Pokemon, so you hold a special place in my heart. And you're super convenient, because I don't have to train you. I just chuck a Firestone at you, and boom, Arcanine. And then I can then ignore you. Is that it? The only thing worth catching on this route? This is the problem, because, like, I only knew that Onyx appeared in that cave because it's Mount Moon, and the course Onyx appears in that cave. It's where you get your Onyx from. I mean, you can get them later on, but by that point, who cares, because it's Onyx. But because, like, stuff like that seems to spawn so rarely, like that Bulbasaur, if I hadn't caught that one Bulbasaur, I wouldn't have seen it. And I mean, in fairness, I would have gotten a Bulbasaur, like, right after, but still. It's rare enough that there's probably stuff that I could have caught by now that I've completely missed because it's so rare I've just not seen it in the time I've been in an area. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to spend a whole lot of time in each area trying to find Pokemon, because that sounds tedious. Because it is tedious. But it's still going to bother me. It's still, at the back of my head, I'm going to know, bet there's something cool there. Bet that's where I get the Charmander. The other Charmanders to power up my main Charmander. Sup, Loserface? Oh, I've got something on my face. Oh, no, I don't. What did you do? How did I have a revive stuck in my hair? I have so many questions here, but fine. I feel like a kid who's like a grandpa's come up to him and goes, "Oh, what's this behind your ear?" "Oh, it's a quarter," or you know, a quid or 50p or something. Stop being nice, loser face. You make me feeling bad for calling you a loser face. I do not have the option to not give one to loser face. Here, take one. I've got one extra, so. Dang it. Why are you scared of a talking Pokemon? Oh no, it can talk to me. It's so much more dangerous than the Pokemon that I can't understand, but can breathe fire and shoot poison. Ah! Look at that shit-eating grin. You're supposed to call me a loser, kick dirt in my eyes, and run away. Not give me 5 Great Balls. Okay, well he still says smell you later. And he still does I don't think he's ever done that pose before. But then it's like Root is like, haha, sucks to be you. Here you go.